Kim Soo-hyun, the star of the recent hit Queen of Tears, has been hit with allegations that he groomed the late actress Kim Sae-ron when she was still a minor. According to reports, Kim Soo-hyun was in a 6-year relationship with late actress Kim Sae-ron from the time when she was 15 and he was 27. In a twist of macabre, Sae-ron took her own life on Kim Soo-hyun's birthday, February 16, 2025. What's appalling is he completely denied ever being in a romantic relationship until very recently, when undeniable proof, pictures, and letters of the liaison were made public by a so-called aunt on the YouTube channel Hoverlab. Netizens are divided about whether he is the villain of this twisted saga. Is he a predator who groomed an innocent girl and then tossed her aside when she didn't fit into his grand scheme of things, or is he an innocent scapegoat by a bereaved, angry family who wants their pound of flesh now that their breadwinner is no more? Despite all the social censure, legally, he is on the right side of the law. Even if he began a relationship when she was 15, it was still legal. At that time, in South Korea, the age of consent was 13, which was increased to 16 in 2020. So, legally, he cannot be prosecuted. However, morally, for a 27-year-old man pursuing a 15-year-old is weird. That is not a relationship. Grooming is a predatory process where an abuser manipulates someone, often a child or teen, into a trusting relationship only to exploit or abuse them. It's both sickening and pathetic when an adult male or female weaponizes their experience and power to manipulate a child. As someone who experienced grooming as a child and manipulation of power dynamics as an adult, it destroys your cognitive thinking ability and sense of self. According to revelations by the aunt, Kim Soo-hyun groomed her, used her, abused and tossed her to the side. It must have been heartbreaking to someone with Kim Sae-ron's childhood history. Her mom tried to jump off a building, taking Kim Sae-ron with her. From a young age, she was the main breadwinner for her family as a child actress. She was without proper parental supervision on sets in the 2000s, whereas other child actors had a family member there to safeguard them. She must have been vulnerable and lonely when she met Kim Soo-hyun. She was 15. He was 27. The age difference gives anyone a huge advantage, plus she didn't have the protective safeguard of family. Predators always look for easy prey, a lonely, vulnerable girl desperately looking for someone to support her. In the beginning, predators are the epitome of trustworthiness. They are sweet-talking, charming fakers. On the surface, grooming a child can look like a close relationship between the offending adult, the targeted child, and, potentially, the child's caregivers. They slowly work their way into the lives of their victim as a friend, ally, and benefactor. Sae-ron must have been so relieved to have the caring support of an older, wiser male. I wonder where her father was. I know what it is to have a father who doesn't want to fulfill his fatherly duties. You are left bereft, just waiting for some kindly soul to rescue you. When I met my rescuer-cum-abuser who was 20 years my senior, I just couldn't wait to be taken care of. My naive trust in his comforting, kindly words made me his docile slave. However, over time groomers take over your life. They make you forget about yourself, your feelings, your wants, needs, goals, dreams and ambitions. Your thoughts and behaviors revolve around the groomer. You will do anything to make them happy, which in your twisted logic implies they love you. From my own experience with a groomer, I can only guess what rosy dreams Kim Soo-hyun must have woven for the naive, trusting Sae-ron. In 2019, when Kim Soo-hyun founded his own management company, gold medalist, Sae-ron ditched her agency YG Entertainment to join his fledgling company. The aunt claimed that's because Kim Sae-ron was dating Kim Soo-hyun. According to the aunt, she helped Kim Soo-hyun establish the management company by providing free labor, such as directing new talent and giving acting lessons. She did the grunt work for his startup without adequate compensation. I guess Sae-ron must have blindly believed all the lies and half-truths Kim Soo-hyun fed her. She lived in the hope they shared a rosy, bright future together. But groomers live by a completely different moral code. Entitlement and subservience, they believe, are their God-given rights. So, I guess when Sae-ron grew up and began demanding equal benefits, he began showing his true colors. Moreover, by this time his star was in its ascendancy. He no longer needed the star pull of the acclaimed child actress. She became an unnecessary appendage that he cruelly discarded. That's when she probably went on a fender bender. Sae-ron had a DUI accident in 2022 which resulted in severe penalties and fines, which Kim Soo-hyun's agency paid for the damages, amounting to 700 million Korean won, about $482,000. However, later the agency posted a legal notice that Sae-ron should pay them in full. That's when fear took over. In desperation, she reached out to Kim Soo-hyun, her former boyfriend, asking for help. Text message sent by Sae-ron to Kim Soo-hyun on March 24, 2024, and accessed by Dispatch, read, "Appa, it's Sae-ron. I got the legal notice. They're suing me. I can't possibly pay 700 million Korean wons right now. We really have to go to court? Please help me. Just give me some time. After getting no response from Kim Soo-hyun, Kim Sae-ron shared an intimate photo with him on her Instagram, hoping it would force him to respond. He didn't respond, and his agency released a statement saying the two had never been in a relationship and that they were unsure of her intentions for posting the photo. What a sad, lonely time this young adult must have been going through, and no one there to help her out, particularly the one who she trusted the most. Of course, we will never know what truly happened. One party is dead and the other is trying his best to refute the stories as maliciously fabricated lies. He has to in his bid to salvage his disintegrating career. What makes me so angry about this whole drama is where were the parents, aunt, sisters, and cousins in all this? They were happy to turn a blind eye to the age-inappropriate power-skewed relationship when it suited them. Her family at that time didn't say anything. They allowed it for a whole 6 years. A sad end to a life that held so much promise and potential. Sae-ron was one of the most talented child actors I've ever watched. Gripping thriller, The Man from Nowhere, Ajiasi, a 2010 South Korean action thriller. Sae-ron plays the role of a precocious 9-year-old neighbor who befriends the protagonist played by Won Bin. It is a compelling drama about an unlikely bond that develops between the two main leads. Sae-ron delivered a powerful performance that won her the award for Best New Actress. Woefully, this beautiful, talented life was cut short. Was it the betrayal of the person she wholeheartedly trusted that pushed her to take that extreme step? We will never know. Sae-ron was likely exploited by everyone around her. Her lover just used her to build his agency, and her parents pretended not to know or simply didn't care that an older actor gave attention to their young daughter. All that mattered was their meal ticket kept filling their pockets. Morality be damned. Whether the guy is a predator or not, this should be a lesson to all parents. Be there for your kids. Don't blindly trust, and give your child the space to feel safe. Your children are not there to serve you or provide for you. It's your job to protect them at all costs. Nothing is more important than the mental health and well-being of our children.